So it's kind of still early-ish in the day. I just have decided I'm definitely going rock hunting today. And I'm going to begin maybe filling my 5-gallon bucket or trying. I have a summer goal, I guess. I was rock hunting quite a bit a few weeks ago. It like hit 80s and then it snowed again. But there's a few rocks in here. Fossils. I want to fill a 5-gallon bucket with fossils this summer. So, grab my bag. There's some fossils in here. We'll go back and check out what I got. I'm just keeping pretty much any fossil I get this summer just because I want to fill the whole bucket with them because I think it'd be cool. But a good find, a really good find, an optimal find would be like a really good agate. A good sized agate would be sweet. And what an agate is, something that's going to look a little bit something like this. You find stripes and whatnot. That's beautiful. That's a pretty decent sized one. I found a bunch smaller than that this summer so far, but not too many that size or bigger. So the Volga River is full of sandbars, as you can see in some of my content and some of my content on my other channel where I morphed it to just videos about me trying to get sober if you want to check that out. But fossils, like, that's nothing too special. Normally I wouldn't keep it. You know, pretty easy to spot, obviously. But agates are a little harder to spot, for sure. And this is just a little rock beach I decided to check out outside town this way. And then upriver is where my other good spots are, where we're going to hit in this video today as well. Here's another slightly bigger fossil. So again, I'm trying to fill a 5-gallon bucket with these this summer. And then probably just give them to my nieces and they can put them around their big yard, or I don't know. Alright, first agate find, I'm pretty sure. Gonna clean it off here. Oh yeah, that's got some line work in it, sweet. It's got some line work just above the lighter color. There's line work. Right above that. Nice. Quick find. But as you can see, much, you know, smaller than like the biggest one I've found recently, and that's okay though. I'll show you my collection of these so far this summer in this video as well. I just saw a really big, cool turtle, but I wasn't able to get him on camera. So I really didn't find another good agate here. A couple that maybe are. I looked for about 20 minutes. Now, this device is getting low on batteries, so I'm going to go charge her up and show you a couple of my rocks at home before we go hit some more rock bars. Going to have to cross this here river just one time. Alright, on my way out, spotted another decent agate here. No line work, but you can tell by the froggy-like skin there. I saw this side of it, and I thought, that kind of looks agate-like. I'm pretty sure it might be what these bleachers are for. Alongside the river here. But there's like a little like gravel walking path. I know they have like truck shows in this town coming up soonish, Volga. And I tell you, this town itself is a Northeast Iowa hidden gem, but maybe they do the truck show right here, and that's what it's for. Right along this little walking path right by the river. That'd be pretty dope. I guess I'll go ahead and keep an eye out for it, and you know, we'll put it in the critter life, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so before I took off, these are the few fossils, and this is a pretty big one. You know, it's like as big as my hand. Nothing too special. That one's kind of sparkly once you clean it up. This one ain't fossil, but it's a cool little, you know, could be native artifact maybe for something almost like a one of those things where you like a mortar or whatever. This one's kind of cool. decent size with the style of fossil there. And I'll get the other ones out of my bag I took from the last place, and then onward and upward for more hunting. So, to help with the weeds, the mulch we use was just coming out of mowing the lawn from that big beast. Got her filled out up to the ends of these caged in veggies, mostly tomatoes. What else is in here? Some broccoli and cauliflower, I think. Peppers over there. We're planting more peppers today. Carolina Reapers, ghost chili peppers, a couple other things. Oh, score! So I don't know if I'm going to continue rock hunting or not. I'm going to go see what these guys are up to. But I've been looking for these discs for a minute. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I knew I left them by the garden somewhere. Woo-woo! See what I got here? Peppers. How do that do? They just put a tray down there. That's actually so I had 33 flats, and there's 72 cells in a flat. So that's worse than that.
Oh yeah, I know. I know what I'd be saying. But the minister isn't around.
People wanted me to send it down to Iowa State, have it analyzed, and call the company up. It's just, they'll say it's my fault. I either overwatered them, I didn't have enough ventilation, it got too hot, it got too cold. They'll have some damn excuse. You might as well just eat it. Eat it.
I was gonna say, usually this is just.
Oh, I know. You just.
First, I'm headed to check on the garden. Well, it's still kind of early in the morning here, before that sun gets too high in that sky. It's about 7 a.m. right now, so it's been like 20 hours since I started this video yesterday. I did not get to the point where I was going to show you the agates I found so far this year, or we didn't plant yesterday because we went to that greenhouse and we went out to eat Mexican food. And anyways, I'm going to give the garden a drink this morning and make sure these over 50 tomatoes we got coming along, plus the other good veggies, are good and hydrated. So yesterday when we went and picked peppers and stuff up from that guy's greenhouse out in the country, I think we got about 60 peppers. So we're going to have more peppers plants and tomato plants. A couple kinds I never heard of. Beaver Dam, Fire and Ice, and plenty of other peppers too. And what kind of tomatoes? Big Mamas, I think. Big Mama. Had doing some weeding too, but that's enough of this. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so my agates I never got to. I'm kind of keeping in this cool little Mickey Mouse cup here. So not too many yet, but we'll dump them out and look in a little closer. And certainly didn't get to the heading upriver for the other beach yesterday. Might get to that today or sometime soon. But either way, let's take a peek at some of these a little closer up. Bring some better lighting into the situation. Get them lined up in the camera a little bit better. Okay. Here's a really good line work featuring one. A lot. Some of them got some line work. Some of them got no line work. You can just tell they're agate by like the redness and the way the texture, like this looks and feels kind of like the frog skin, like little bumpies. This one's got some sweet lines in it. This is not an agate. This is a broken off piece of this broken statue. Here it is. It's this part right here. That's part of an elephant trunk. So we found part of an elephant trunk in the process here too. I'm an elephant. I'm an elephant. Oh, actually, this elephant has a broken leg. So what I do, this is one I found too this year as well. All kinds of stripes through there. I don't know if this camera is doing it justice or not, but that's how my elephant rests. This is probably one of my best ones this year, as well as one in the video earlier, but this one just lines all over it. All kinds of line design through there. Big time over here. This was actually the point that was facing up in the sand, and I'm just like, no way, that looks like banging freaking agate lines. And that's what it was. So we at least got to fill this Mickey Mouse cup by the end of summer.